Okay guys, this is Digipal3 uploading a new video here. It's an Ubers battle with Kilp from GameFAQs. So I leave with my Tyranitar named Terra G, who's part of the Terra Force group. Terra Gleam Force, I should say. Gleam Force, yeah, because it's a rip-off of the Elemental Hero card's Hero Force. Well, anyways, there we go. So I go into Gleam Force, my Ho-Oh, who is scarfed and can take hits, but he goes for an Ice Beam. I'm like, that's not what I expected at all. Okay. So I stay in, and I go for the overheat, because I'm like, raw! I'm a devastating Ho-Oh, and Deoxys goes down really fast, because I outsped it, because Choice scarfed Ho-Oh, and that's pretty devastating. So I get hit by the Sandstorm, and he goes into Kyogre, which is obvious, because Kyogre always comes in on Ho-Ohs, because Ho-Oh is, well, fire. So I switch out and go back into my Terra L, who is my Groudon, to set up the Sunlight, even though I know I can't take a Water Spout. I figure, why the hell not? So he goes for the Ice Beam, completely overthrowing me again. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Are you just randomly mashing buttons? So he kills my Groudon because of a critical hit, and yeah, he kills my Groudon. So going to Terra A, my Zekrom, my Special Wall, my Awesomeness, he withdraws Kyogre's like, no, Zekrom. So he goes into Giratina. I'm like, ah, crap. Here I actually misclicked. I was supposed to go for this stupid Draco Meteor, but I went for the freaking Stone Edge, and, well, that happened. So back into Terra G, who's got that Pursuit and the Crunch and the Stealth Rocks, and I just want to get them all up at once. Hits me with the Dragon Claw. I'm a Special Wall, so I don't take that too well, but I do take it a little bit. At this point, I realize he's not going to switch out because he's a freaking... Oh, he does switch out. Derp. Okay. But he goes into Arceus. I switched out because I didn't want to take it. Oh, I didn't switch out. I stayed in and crunched. Hello? What am I thinking? But it's, I'm guessing Arceus Steel. That's right. It was Arceus Steel. So I realized what type it was, and I switched the hell out of there. And I'm like, no, go back into Gleam Force, my Fiery Doom, because I could take a Judgment from that thing. But he goes for Surf. I'm like, stop using random moves, you piece of crap. And he doesn't do much to me, so, yeah, I live. And I go for the Thunderbolt because I expected him to switch here, but no, he stays in because he's a freaking Arceus who doesn't know what he's doing. He's button-mashing stuff, and he kills me with the Surf. So I do get the Parahax on him, which is pretty chill, because 10%, that's pretty good odds. Not really, but, yeah, you know what I mean. And he goes into Terra M. I go into Terra M. Derp. And I just easily finish it off with an Earthquake. I could have outsped it because of Sand Rush anyways, but the Perilous was just a bonus. So he goes into Kyogre to ruin my water, my sand. Gosh, I'm bad at this game right now. And I'm obviously going to stay in and just let it die because there's no way I want to take a hit from it, and I can't predict any of his moves anyways. So there we go. I let Terra M die, and yeah. So I go back into Terra G to get my sand back up and completely ruin Kyogre. I know I could take a Water Spout because I'm a Tyranitar with max special defense, and I'm going to stay in and bulk it just to get some damage on that thing and to threaten him later. So I do exactly that. I stay in that Pursuit, but he doesn't switch out, so it doesn't do much at all. But it does enough to just nick him, and that'll ruin his Water Spout for later. So he switches out Kyogre, realizing it's pretty pointless, as I kind of just went for Stealth Rocks here, I think. No, I switched out. Okay. I switched out and go into Zekrom because I couldn't take another Water Spout, and I could take one with him rather easily. So I went into Zekrom, and so it's Genesect versus Zekrom. He goes for the Bug Buzz, I think. Yeah, he goes for the Bug Buzz, and I'm just gonna Bolt Strike because, you know, super strong, awesome special move, and I miss. So that sucks completely because that would have finished him off really easily. I don't have to take this unnecessary extra damage, but I'm going to anyways because I missed. So he hits me with another Bug Buzz, even though I'm a Special Wall, and he doesn't seem to care because he's weird and picks random moves. And I go for the Bolt Strike and finish off the Genesect because, you know, freaking awesome Pokemon is freaking awesome. So Genesect fainted, and Terra A is buffeted by the Sandstorm. Buffeted, buffet, I don't know. Buffeted. There we go. So we're back on a Kyogre. I'm like, at this point in time, I don't need this thing anymore, and I'm going to let it die. So I stay in and get smashed by the Ice Beam. That was just, I'm losing Pokemon one by one because of stupid things, because I can't predict what he's doing. It's just bad. So I go back on the Terra G to get that sand back up, and I'm just going to stay in and let it die, because it's a Tyranitar. So he gets a crit. I probably would have lived the Ice Beam if he didn't get the crit, because it is a special bulky Tyranitar, and I'm guessing he's Scarfed. So going to Terra E, my Rock Arceus. Now, since Rock Arceus looks exactly like normal Arceus, he had no clue what type I was, so I can just sit in here and calm mind all over the place. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm running max defense, I'm running Substitute, no Will-O-Wisp in me, you can't do nothing to me. So he goes for the Dragon Claw and does crap, because it's a Substitute with max defense, and he can't break my sub, yeah, you lose. So I go for another Calm Mind, because I figure I could stay in here and sit up all day. I know he probably has the Earthquake, but he's too random to even predict at this point. So I'm going to just keep staying in and letting my sub take the hit. Watching the Sandstorm just wear him down. It's the strategy of the century, you know. And so I go up for the Substitute, and I'm like, yay, Substitute. And, it puts me in a really good situation. But here he reveals the Earthquake, so he finally got tired of it. He's like, what type are you? Earthquake, go. And yeah, he breaks my sub because I'm Rock. And, oh well, it doesn't matter. So I go for the Recover here because I know I can take an Earthquake. I'm a freaking Arceus. So I go for the Recover and max HP again, and I get hit by the Earthquake, which knocks me back down to half HP. So that was absolutely... Oh, it doesn't knock me back down to half. 2 hits knock me down to half. That's awesome. Okay, that's why I could stay in and just Calm Mind. I'm like, yeah, Calm Mind. What are you going to do now? So I stay in and Calm Mind against Garantina, and I'm like, yay, hit me with the Earthquake. Hit me with your best shot. Bring it, bring it, bring it. And he does, so there we go. I get knocked down a little, and now I'm forced to recover because I'm knocked down to less than half. So it does a little more than half, apparently. I must have got minimum damage the first time. As the Sandstorm just continues to whittle down, I'm just waiting for the perfect time to set up a Substitute or something, or just finish him off so I can finish off the rest of his team. Because at this point in time, I guarantee you I can take a Water Spout because of Kyogre's low HP and my massive Calm Minds. So I'm not too worried about that stuff. I'm just staying in and kind of whittling him down the hard way until he either runs out of Earthquakes or I'm just forced to kill him. So I set up another Calm Mind here, still wondering whether or not I could take a hit. I'm just like, I don't know. Can I take the Water Spout? Can I not take the Water Spout? Will he have Hydro Pump? I don't know with that guy. So I'm just staying in, using Calm Minds up the butt, and going for the Recovers and stuff. And yeah, I'm pretty good right now because Garantina isn't doing nearly as much damage to me, and I'm just taking some stuff. So there we go. I should have really sped this up, but you know what? I like talking, so I'm going to go for the Recover, and he's pretty much dead by this point. He's just going to finish me, or he's going to attack me with an Earthquake, and I'm going to be like, whatever. And anything wrong with Arceus' butt is like totally whack. I mean, it's kind of cool looking all the same, but it just is. I don't know how to explain it, but there we go. So I kill him with Judgment, which is Rock, obviously, and he goes into Kyogre. I'm like, oh gosh, Kyogre, what should I do? He thunders me. I'm like, what? Like I said, it's impossible to predict this guy, so I'm just going to smash his Kyogre with Judgment and finish it off. He could have at least did a crap ton of damage if he went for the Water Spout or Surf or something, but no, he doesn't. He just stays in. He goes for the Dark Void and hits me. I'm like, no, Darkrai just had to be there. At this point, I have definitely realized that thing is Focus Sashed, so I have to get my Substitute up if I want to beat it. So that's exactly what I'm mashing right now. I'm like mashing the Substitute button, trying to get a Substitute up. So there we go. I get the Substitute up, knowing I can outspeed and 2-hit KO it. Or not outspeed, but I'm going to withstand its attack no problem. Knowing my Substitute's going to take the hit attack no problem. I go for the Recover. I'm like, yeah, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up. So there we go. I get my Recover back, and I don't know why I did that. Actually, I could have 2-hit KO him rather easily, but I don't. So yeah, he goes for Dark Pulse. I'm mashing Substitute here because I think he's going to break my Substitute, and he does. So he breaks my Substitute. I get the Substitute back up. And now that I know it's a 2-hit KO, I can safely go for the Judgment and finish him off with 2 hits, and that will be the game. That's pretty much it. I'm glad I'm finally able to upload stuff in better quality again and stuff, and, you know, it's pretty cool, and, well, yeah, it's awesome stuff. I'm hoping you all like it if anybody's actually watching my stuff, because, you know, stuff, and, I don't know. Well, there we go. So I win the battle, and this has been DigiPal3, aka Claim the Tri-Tailed Fox. Catch you later with another battle.